Hello and welcome to Chapter Skip. I'm Shaun, and today I'm here to bring you a quick review for A Million Ways to Die in the West. Normally, on a Chapter Skip review, we would like to run through all the details of the movie, but seeing as though we pretty much did that in our trailer review for the film, I thought I'd skip that whole part and get right down to business. However, if you did want to check out some more details on the movie, click the annotation here. Right, enough stalling. I'm here to answer the most important question regarding this movie. Well, maybe the most important questions. Number 1, is the film actually funny? And number 2, is it worth splashing some cash to go and see? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Let me elaborate. It wasn't exactly humour-free, it just wasn't really that funny. Now that may be because my type of humour is not in line with everyone else, but I can say that the folks in the cinema with me weren't really laughing too hard either. Sadly for me, the movie just didn't work, and I felt like I'd seen all the funny bits from the trailer. So if you've not seen the trailer, you might get a little more out of this than I did. Seth MacFarlane is very hit and miss with me. I mean, I like Ted, and I think American Dad's a pretty good show, but on the flip side, I think Family Guy is one of the worst shows on TV right now. As much as I thought it was quite cool for Seth MacFarlane to step from behind the camera to star in this flick, I now feel after sitting through the movie, that was not the right decision. He wasn't bad, he just wasn't that good either. I'm unsure whether this was due to his acting or lack thereof, or whether the script and jokes just weren't funny enough. I mean, you could tell where and when you were supposed to laugh, but it just didn't invoke that kind of reaction from me. I feel the movie relied too heavily on physical comedy, and watching somebody stumble, trip and fall over for an hour and a half just wasn't my idea of a good way to spend that kind of time, or the £9 I paid to watch the flick. However, there were a few saving graces, and they came in the form of Neil Patrick Harris and the beautiful landscapes and locations. The mustachioed MPH throughout the whole film was charming, smarmy, charismatic, and just generally entertaining. Although, through no fault of his own, there was one cringe-inducing scene which involved his pants being dropped, amongst other things, and a cowboy hat. The one thing A Million Ways to Die in the West did do a good job in was explaining various ways of dying in the West in the 1800s, but it's clear that dying of laughter is not one of them. If you're intrigued by the movie and you like Seth MacFarlane, then it's probably advisable that you check this film out. Just save yourself some cash and get it in the cheapest way possible, even if that does involve waiting a while for it to appear in the DVD bargain bin.